All right, had to change the setup here a little bit, but still have the vinegar eel cultures and have some bottles to start the cultures in. I had to empty out this bottle into these so I can use this as my main, one that I'm going to save probably the longest. I have a bunch of tank water, needs dechlorinated water, but tank water is what I've heard most people recommend, so I'm going to use that. And it does require some little pieces of apple, or you can use other fruits. This is an organic apple. Even though it is organic, it did have wax on it, so I made sure to clean it really good just so I wouldn't have to worry about killing my vinegar eels. So I am going to slice that apple up real quick, and next time you see me here, we're going to be putting the apples in the jar, or apples will be in the jar, and we'll start mixing in our cultures. So stand by and I'll be right back. Alright, so the apple is sliced now, and I'm just going to put a few pieces in each jar here. Just make them small enough. Hard doing this through the camera. Put a couple pieces in there. A couple in here. Sorry, hopefully I'm not making you too dizzy. Alright. And I'll just put the rest of these in the big jar. So, didn't take a whole lot of apple, but took a bit. The mixture for the vinegar, or not, this stuff's ready to go. But the mixture you add it in with is going to be 50% water, 50% apple cider vinegar. The best stuff is the stuff that includes the mother. So that's just what I've heard and from very reliable sources. So I'm going to stick with that, and that's actually the only type of vinegar I have in my house anyhow. So worked out pretty good. I am going to set this phone down for a second. Open some of these bags. I'm going to start by pouring each one of these cultures into each bottle, and then I'm going to add the 50-50 vinegar and tank water solution, which I'll be measuring up with this. I'll be here in just a second. All right, so I was able to get the starter culture poured into the bottom of these bottles. You can see that's about how much room that took up, and here in the bottom of my large bottle here. Each one of those bags was a bag within a bag within a bag, and may have been within one more bag. By the time you got to the bag holding the most inner bag, there's moisture in there, so looks like this guy's been doing it for a while. He understands that vinegar will slowly kind of evaporate through and make a mess. So I think it was, definitely shows some experience, and so far impressed. I'll be here in just a moment. We're going to be pouring in the water vinegar 50-50 mixture into these and finishing it up. All right, I was able to get those filled up with the 50-50 mixture of the water and vinegar along with the culture and the apples, so it's all in there. These, how many ounces are they? About 12.5 ounce maple syrup bottles. So we had the vinegar eel culture, and then actually a total of 1 cup of 50-50 mix. So that ended up being about just right. I don't know if I might add a little bit more into this, or I might just leave it down like that for now. With this big bottle, with the vinegar eel culture, took a total of 3 cups to get it up to this line. And I may, because I do have a little bit of vinegar left there, I might try to get this one filled up a bit further and maybe just put a little more in those, but just for reference for pre-mixing and to know about how much you'll need of each of the products or ingredients. So there you go. In the future, after these are growing, I'll try to get you another video just showing the progress and at about how many weeks or months I start seeing activity. So if you want to keep informed and keep updated, don't forget to subscribe. I'll be making more videos. Thank you. Bye.